substitutions for Arsenal just liven the crowd up a little bit. They've gone a little bit quiet up to this point. Kneed away by Fofana, collected by Enzo Fernandez. Esteban couldn't get it through Timber. He's done well. Timber stayed on his feet there. Esteban made the challenge. A yellow card is coming out for Esteban. I'd like to see that again. He might be a little bit unlucky. I thought he got a bit of the ball. I think that's harsh, the referee there. I thought he's refereed the game really well first half. A couple of strange decisions second half. It was a foul, no more than that. Good turn from Timber. So just pulling his arm. I don't think that deserves a yellow card. But he's in the book. 20 minutes to go. He's made 2 changes. Palmer and Esteban on. His substitutions on Saturday brought almost instant rewards. Here's Palmer. We should have left him. Should have stepped over it, Shell Pedro. Esteban's away. He's only actually started 5 of Arsenal's last 15 games. Got that hat-trick in the North London derby. And has almost been a bit part player ever since. Yeah, that's why it's such a strong squad, as we touched on before the game and during this game. And I think he's really struggled to, where is my role in this team? He's trying to go middle or just off the front at the moment. He's an attacking midfielder. Sometimes he plays in a wide position, but just can't seem to hold down a place in the team at the moment. Garnacho getting ready for Chelsea as well. Yeah, scored a couple of goals in that first leg in the 3-2 defeat at Stamford Bridge. Alejandro Garnacho, and Liam Rosenior will be hoping that he can do likewise here. Jean Pedro going to ground again. Also scored two in the quarter-final win at Cardiff, actually, Alejandro Garnacho. So 4 of his 6 Chelsea goals so far have been in this competition. Peter Banks is stalking over to Andre Santos here. Zubimendi is the man down for Arsenal. But he ran into him. Zubimendi is okay, he's back on his feet. Enzo, as captain, is leading the case for the defence. And Peter Banks wants a word with both skippers. I mean, it's been very competitive. It should be very competitive. It's a semi-final. I don't think it's overstepped the mark. No, I think in the conditions, I think the referees handled the game well most of the time. I think it's been competitive without being over the top by anybody. I think that's what you want from a semi-final. Well, he did stick his leg out a little bit there. Yeah, he did. Have a look. There it is, a hip. It wasn't a trip, it was a hip. Yeah. So Garnacho is coming on for Chelsea, and Andre Santos is making way. So 3 changes, 3 players of attacking intent on Esteban, Cole Palmer and Garnacho, who was whispering something to Cole Palmer there. Here's Gusto. Esteban with Garnacho on the pitch. Esteban's gone to the right. Pedro couldn't get it back into Cole Palmer.
This is going to be a massive 20 minutes coming up in both these team seasons. One goal for Chelsea, and this is going to ignite this game.
Arsenal have already been involved in one shootout in this year's competition. It's not impossible there might be another. That's Crystal Palace here in the quarter-final, 8-7 on penalties. But if Chelsea don't score, Arsenal go to Wembley.
Absolutely. Mikel Arteta and his coaching staff and players will take that, that's for sure.
And Arsenal are arguably the toughest side in the Premier League to score against. Kai Havertz, Eze. Might have been the touch, there was a touch. 15 to play. Conceded 5 goals in their last 2 home games, the 3-2 defeat to Manchester United, and then with a win over Kairat Almaty in the
chance to take the pressure off them. Declan Rice over this free kick.
So if they can get a goal here, you'd feel they were well clear, running off the bend in a 400 metres race. Cucurella was in the way. That's a little nudge by Malo Gusto on Trossard, which brings Arsenal a free kick. And this is probably their best chance of the game.
Yeah, I think it just hit Cucurella. As he comes onto it, Gabriel heading it. Cucurella doesn't know much about it, I don't think. Just hits him right in the forehead, just gets himself in the way. Really good defending.
Because this is what, 5-6 strides outside the penalty area, dead centre.
Yeah, and that's why Cole Palmer's been brought on, just to give them a bit of quality, a bit of craft. And he'll fancy this free kick, that's for sure. Left foot, centre of the pitch.
He doesn't want any shrinking violets in his wall, that's for sure. If it hits you in the face and breaks your nose, then let it break your nose.
Yeah.
I wonder if they'll put a man on the floor behind the wall. Who is it? Scored one under the wall the other week. Soboslai, wasn't it, for Liverpool?
Yes, really good free kick. That's a little jump to put it underneath. But if you're like Fofana here, you don't want to do anything silly and give a free kick away. If this ends up in the back of the net, just be sensible.
Yeah.
Sometimes players just get carried away in the emotion of the game. Just don't do anything silly. You don't need to do anything.
Well, those Chelsea fans are poised to capture the moment. There's a lot of people in there ready to post this on TikTok. Meantime, the clock continues to tick-tock, and we're almost into the last 10. This could be massive. arguing about the position of the wall here. Chelsea are saying that the toes are in front of the line, and you can indeed see that they are. If they shuffle back anymore, they'll all fall over Eze. It's Cole Palmer, it's into the Arsenal wall. He said handball, the follow-up is deflected, it'll be a corner kick. Well, Enzo was immediately saying that there was a handball here. Let's see.
I think it's off the shoulder, my first look at that.
Well, it's Havertz, isn't it? There's a pause. I'd be very surprised. At one quick glance of that, I'd be very surprised if James Bell, VAR, says handball by Havertz. This is the follow-up, and that's not going to be given either.
No, it was hands down by his side.
Corner kick it is. A little under 9 minutes to play. In goes this.
Run across everyone to the near post, a little flick.